Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of my reading challenge. So, quick recap for those that don't know or need reminding. At the start of this year I decided to set myself a reading goal to read 40 books in 2025. So every month I am picking 4 books to read that month, and I have created a TBR jar to pick books from. So today we are going to pick my March reads from my TBR jar. So I will just grab that 1 minute. So here is my TBR jar. It's still, there's a little bit of movement in there finally. So I'm going to pick 4 prompts from here, and then I'm going to pick 4 books from either my bookshelf here or these books on this side. Not that side, they're all books. I will not be reading those in 2025. So in the beginning of March I will be filming and posting my February reads wrap up reel. Just a little thing on there. I didn't think it through when picking my books for February. I picked 3 pretty big books and then 1 medium book. So 3 of the books that I picked were actually over 500 pages long, and then the other one was like 330. And I also didn't finish my 4th book in January, which you'll know if you watched episode 2. So I had some catching up to do. I'm going to be honest with you, definitely not going to be finishing all 4.5 books in February. So I'm going to be playing it strategically in March, and I am hopefully going to be able to pick some thinner books so I can catch up on whatever I don't manage to read in February. Now, recording this, I think it's the 23rd, so I still have like 5 days to read, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think, but I'm definitely not finishing all of the ones that I had for February, but I can make a little bit more progress. So yeah, I'm going to try and pick 4 smaller books if possible. So let's begin with the first prompt for March. So they don't really move, but we'll do what we can. And then pick one from the bottom, as best I can anyway. A book that Callum or Lexi picks for you. So bear with, I need to get Callum or Lexi. Cal? Yeah. I need you and Lexi to come up, please. What happened? Nothing, baby, why? So, a book that Callum or Lexi picks.
Up from there or one from there?
Top or bottom, Lex?
Bottom.
Bottom? So that's one of these ones.
Which one of them ones looks good? Which one do you think? Out of all these, which one do you think?
That one.
That one? Or that one?
No.
Which one?
That
Look,
one.
oh, these ones as well.
Yeah.
Take a good look.
Oh, it's a big one. How many pages does it have? I wanted to be strategic. I wanted to pick 4. I wanted to pick 4 small ones. 422 pages. Actually, the writing's pretty big on the pages. I'll show you here. The writing's pretty big, so I might be alright with that.
My books.
Yeah, they're your books, aren't they?
Yeah, you can go back in there, bud.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Au revoir.
Love you. So the one Lexi picked was this one. It is Why Has Nobody Told Me This Before by Dr. Julie Smith. Now this I actually haven't had on here for too long. I ordered this, I think in December. Let's go with the next one. A book with a pretty cover. Oh, let's see. So like I say, I'm going for thinner books, so I'm going to look at thinner books and see which cover I think is the prettiest personally. So I don't have really many of the really cutesy romance books that are very popular now on TikTok and obviously on Goodreads, and they have these really cute, aesthetically pleasing covers. I don't own any of those, if I'm being very honest with you. I don't have many romance books. A lot of my books are murder mystery, like cop, NYPD, someone's dying, someone's missing. Like, a lot of my books are about that. So from my whole bookshelf and what I could really see from here, I have these three. To be honest, I didn't really want to read any of these three in March. But we have The Note by Zoe Folbig. I think that's how you say it. That is actually quite pretty, and this is a romance book. This is probably like the main romance book that I have. Molly and Me, because that's a pretty dog, so that has to be a pretty cover. And then the Jewels of Manhattan. I just thought that's quite a cute cover, but I know this is very teenagery. I've had this since I was like 12, so I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it because I know it's going to be very young romance. I think I want to pick this one, just from reading the back on all of them. I feel like this feels too childish. I mean, I will read it because I want to read it one more time, just to kind of get out of my 2 year long reading slump. I want to read everything on here. Obviously, it's my challenge to read 40 this year, but my goal is to read all of them. I do own about 100, to be precise, I think it's 102, 103 books. And then yeah, Marley and Me. I've watched the film. I've read this a couple of times. I've watched the film quite a few times in my life. I kind of feel like I want to read something that I either haven't read before or can't really remember anything that happens. This I have read before, once, years and years and years ago, maybe in my late teens, early 20s. I'm nearly 27. Around posting this, I don't know if I'm going to post it the same day, but it's literally my birthday on the 26th of Feb, so I'm nearly 27. So I've not read this in at least 5+ years. So I don't remember anything that happens, apart from obviously what it says on the back, a note and a train, which that doesn't tell me anything about the story. So I'm going to pick this one. Oh, how many pages does it have? Oh, see, the short books, picking the short books isn't going well. 356. Oh my god, I need a short book. I was hoping these prompts would work in my favour and I'd be able to pick like the Hogwarts library books, which are really, really thin. So I was really hoping I'd be able to pick 3 of those for my 4 books, because I'd just fly through them like 100 pages each. But it's not going out. It's not going that way, is it? So next one. A few good prompts. A book that you aren't looking forward to reading. Oh my god. This is going terribly. Loads. To be honest, it was going to be these Martina Cole books that I was dreading. But then I have recently read Nameless by Jessie Keane, and I've seen a few reviews on Goodreads that says if you like Martina Cole, you'll like Jessie Keane's book, Nameless, and like that series. It's the Ruby Dark series. I loved that first book so much. I actually think that'll be in my February wrap up, so I think I may have just given away how much I loved that book. But I loved it so much, so now I'm not dreading to read those. I'm actually excited. If they're anything like Jessie Keane's, then I think I like them. This, I'm thinking of thin books, and the only thin books that I'm really dreading to read is this, because I'm not into Towie at all. I don't even know how I've gotten to have this. So this one I'm dreading. And then also The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas, just because I know it's really sad, but I'm not dreading that in like a I really don't want to read it. I'm just like don't want to read it because it just makes me sad because it's real life. Obviously it happened. But I do actually enjoy the book, and I do actually enjoy the film as well, right up until the end, obviously. So I think I want to go with this one. Oh, it's a short book, 214 pages as well, so that's good. Also, I haven't mentioned this on any of my previous videos, but what I've been thinking the last few days, because I have just finished a book that was so bad personally it was just not for me. If someone likes this book, I'm not going to say it now, it'll be on my February wrap-up reel, but it was so bad. Like, I had to power through. Like, I really wanted to DNF it. I'm just that kind of person. I can't, like, I have to I have to finish it. Like, I can't part way read a book and not finish it. But it was so bad that I'm keeping it for now, because I want to, at the end of the year, be able to kind of weigh up, like, what I've read, what I still need to read out of all the books I own, and then obviously then my new books that I have bought throughout the year to read next year. But I was thinking, any books that I'm like, I am never going to read you again, like, you are really bad, I don't want to read you again, I'm going to take to a charity shop, I think. But I think this is going to be one that's going to be on the list to go, but we'll see. But yeah, there's the third one. It is Living Life the Essex Way, Towie and Me by Sam. I don't know how to say her last name, but yeah, you'll know who she is, won't you? It's like Billy and Sam. I know they do the whatever Mummy Diaries or something now. Is it on like ITV? I don't know. I see. Obviously this is very old, very old. It was published. When was it published? 2012. So it's very old. So we'll see. Fourth and final. This is not going well. I'm not looking forward to this. But that is the whole point of this challenge. I'm hoping with this challenge, I'm going to really learn about what I like and what I don't like, and I can clear my bookshelf. Now this won't be like this for much longer because we're moving, so it'll be a bit of a different setup. But I want to have like a nice little, not home library, but like a little bookshelf where all my nice books go. But I want it to be filled with books that I actually like. Like, I only want to keep the books that I would like to read again and actually like. I don't just want to keep it for keeping its sake. So yeah, I'm hoping this challenge is going to really teach me, like, who I like, what I don't like what I like, what authors I don't like, and I can kind of get a bit of a better idea of what I like and not just have so many books that I've never read and don't even really know what I like. A book with a number in the title. I don't know if I have one, so 1 minute. So I have found a couple. So I've got NYPD Red 2 and 1, 2, 3 on property investing, because this is literally like a long-term goal for me and Callum to do in like our 30s or 40s. So it's still a long way off. I bought this like, oh gosh, I don't even know, when I was like 19, 20. I worked at Edward Mellor Estate Agents. I bought this because I had like an investor friend up in Manchester and he told me to buy it. I bought it, never read it. I think like it would be interesting to learn, and it is something that me and Callum both want to do together at some point in the future. But then there is the 4-hour work week down there. There's nothing else up here. Our work week is a big book, and I said I don't really want to read big books this month if I can avoid it. Also, that's the second in a series. I can't read it. I need to read them in order. So now I know I need to buy NYPD 1 so I can read the second one. So I would need to add that to my list. So it's definitely not going to be this one. It's not going to be 4-hour work week because it's too thick and I need thinner books. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 on property investing. And it's the Complete No Nonsense Guide to Becoming a UK Property Investor by David Tarn. So there's that one. So a little recap. So we have The No by Zoe Folbig. 1, 2, 3, whatever it's called, it's not on the side. 1, 2, 3 on property investing. The Complete No Nonsense Guide to Becoming a UK Property Investor by David Tarn. We have Living Life the Essex Way, Towie and Me by Sam, whatever her name is. And then Why Has Nobody Told Me This Before by Dr. Julie Smith. So there's my 4 books to read in March. That's all from me today. I will be posting my February wrap-up reel in the next couple of weeks. I hope you have a great day and thank you so much for watching.